Ya.
Sí.
In this part of the test, I'm going to give each of you 2 photographs. I'd like you to talk about your photographs on your own for about a minute, and also to answer a question about your partner's photographs. It's your turn first. Here are your photographs. They show people who are sharing with other people in different situations. I'd like you to compare the photographs and say how important it is to share with people in these situations.
Well, in this situation, we can see like a group of friends talking, and some of them are on their cell phones. And in this photo, we can see like a family eating together and talking, and what they have in common is that despite like the place or despite the situation or the people, they are sharing moments, laughing and talking among each other. So here we can see that the 2 children are like younger, so maybe they are talking about a family topic, like something different, but maybe here, since they are all the same age, they may be talking about some play or the school or something like that.
Qué bonita pregunta. La ella, que le pregunta.
¿Qué se le gustaría estar? Bueno, luego yo lo corto y lo pego.
Do you find it easy to share with other people?
Yes, I find it easy to share with other people because I think I am an open person, and it is very amusing to share with other people.
Okay, thank you. Now, here are your photographs. They show people playing with other people. I'd like you to compare the photographs and say what you think that people, what you think the people are enjoying about spending time with each other.
Well, in this first photograph, they are like playing volleyball on the beach, and they seem to be having a good time. They're like enjoying themselves and the game they're playing. It seems to be a nice day, so they're probably very happy, and they're at the beach, so they're probably very happy for that too. And in this photograph, it shows a couple of friends playing frisbee in some city, I don't know, and they also seem to be very happy, enjoying themselves, and very entertained.
Thank you. Where do you prefer to spend time with other people?
I like to hang out with my friends to malls, to the cinema, and I also like the outside, like in a forest or things like that, but near the city.
Now, I'd like you to talk about something together for about 2 minutes. Es que aquí hay como una introducción que les digo ahí.
Entonces, I'd like you to imagine that an old man wants to have more fun because he doesn't want to live anymore. Entonces, ¿qué haces? Why would these ideas help?
More fun.
Sí.
Okay.
Entonces tú dices, here are some ideas he's thinking about, talk about that, y ya. Sí, pues estamos hablando de un viejito
Bueno, ¿qué estás
que
haciendo?
quiere hallarle sentido a la vida.
Claro, ¿qué estás haciendo? Espera.
Now, I'd like you to talk about something together for about 2 minutes. I'd like you to imagine that a man is really sad and wants to be happier. Here are some ideas he's thinking about. Now talk to each other. Why would these ideas help him be happy?
Well, I think that maybe visiting his family would help because sometimes older people feel like isolated, so they need the company and someone to talk to.
I think finding a hobby is very important for them to be happy because they're not doing anything with their lives at that moment. So if they find a hobby, they'll have like something to be entertained with.
But for example, for an older person to find a hobby is not as easy
Why
as
not?
it is for a young person because they have some restrictions like movement restrictions. Some of them have even mental illnesses, so we should also think about that.
But what about a hobby like knitting?
Or what about cooking?
That's great too. But what if they're like
Uh,
handicapped or something?
you're
They won't be able to cook.
but maybe they could travel because no matter in what state you are, you can always visit another place and have fun and know new things so you feel like alive.
I agree with that. I think traveling is a way to clear your mind and learn new things and live new experiences at the same time.
Yes, because here it also says like learning that maybe you could travel with your family, you would learn and you could find a hobby there that could be traveling or that could be like landscaping or things like that, walking.
And spend quality time with your family.
Of course, because I think that when a person gets older, they feel like useless sometimes because they don't know as much people and most of their friends are dead, as sad as it sounds. So they should find other people to spend time with.
I agree.
Now you have about a minute to decide which idea is the best one.
Okay, so
I think the best idea is traveling because it sums up the other ones we discussed earlier and it's a great way to have them all at the same time.
yes, I agree too because when we were talking about restrictions, when you travel, you can have restrictions, but you are still traveling, you are still doing something, you are still getting out of your routine. So I think that it would help any person to feel happier.
Okay. Do you think you have to spend a lot of money to have a good holiday?
I don't think so. I think to have a great holiday, you just find some people you have fun with.
I think that maybe yes, because if you don't have as much money as you need for a holiday, you cannot travel and you cannot do like the things you want to do. For example, for going to the cinema, you need money. For going for an ice cream, you need money. So yes, you can do things with people you like, but it would be always the same things if you don't have money, like just hanging out or watching TV.
Not necessarily. You could travel for cheap money and go to the cinema for cheap money.
It's right.
And it's not all about spending money to have fun. You could just play cards or watch a movie at your house or hang out.
It's right, but during a holiday you have a lot of time. So, well, after you do your ship travel, your ship trip, and after you go to the ship cinema, and after you play cards, and after you watch TV, you're still gonna have time, and you won't know what to do with it.
Oh, yeah. Some people say we travel too much these days and shouldn't go on many holidays. What do you think?
I think that there is never too much traveling.
I think that too. There's always gonna be a place you don't know and somewhere you could go.
And even though, for me at least, you do need money to spend great holiday, you could just travel to a place and then to another place, or you could just have a ship trip, as Raquel said. So I think that it's never too much, and we should not stop traveling just because someone thinks it's too much.
Why do you think people like to go away on holidays?
I think it's because they want to know some other places they've never been to.
I think it's because they want to escape reality.
What can
Why?
people do to have a good holiday in Colombia?
I think like in Colombia, you could start by getting to know the place where you live, because there are so many like streets or places here in Medellin that we don't even know, so we could just start by there, and then we could just like expand to the region, like in this case it would be Antioquia. So